Hey chat, how are we doing today? Vakar salut. Thank you for lurking. Komi, how you doing? Fubi, hello. Hana, how you doing? We're plugging up on BTS first today. I'm gonna check a few things there. Polish up the werewolf. Could do some duels perhaps on BTS if anyone's feeling like doing BTS duels. Don't know if there's any players there this late in the BTS cycle. Where in the EU I'm from? I'm from Finland. Tuesday and Oridet. Are you desi? Not bad, not bad. Bit sleepy still, but some coffee to fix that. This Tuesday means that I have to check the weekly vendors. Don't know why even. I keep collecting the antiquity leads and trying to get 100%. Move Denmark looks stunning. Denmark is nice. I've been to Copenhagen. It's a really nice city. I think I set this up already. Or, well, not with the right gear, but of the character at least. I need to make a build video at some point before the patch releases. Got a couple of weeks for that. Also, if there's anything you guys want to see on BTS, let me know. Can test. Where's the next patch? Keep forgetting. It's on June 8th. Oh, also my UI is apparently a mess here. Is the Warden or Werewolf? It's the Werewolf one. Hey, Glypot, how you doing? Isn't try anything new on Plaratil patch, but they're gonna be far behind the curve. Have to lean on proc sets. If you play ranged Plar, I mean just LS spam, right? I could test the Plar class sets again, but I kinda tried that already. I was not a big fan, but I have a different skill layout in mind that I could try out. Oh, look, is hot AF. Wait, what? It's really OP. But maybe not as OP as Max Shock. I don't need this. Okay, these are completely messed up. But I can copy the NA character I have, I think. Or not. Oh, wait, yes. I was meant to copy the characters I no longer have, apparently. That's interesting. Hopefully this works. Last time I watched Werewolf on BTS was insanely strong. Don't know if they changed it though. This was 1 or 2 weeks ago. It's not been too many changes in the last few weeks. There was one big nerf patch during the BTS, but I think it's still gonna be fine. At least this Orc Werewolf. The Warden version might be a bit tough to play in open world. We'll see when the patch releases, I guess. This doesn't matter too much. I think you try to run as many buffs as possible outside of Werewolf, because you get to keep them for a bit after going Werewolf form. So maybe even Boundless Storm is the Hurricane, because you have 30-second duration. But it's all magical now. We do need Vigor. Oh wait, it's a 2-bar build, what am I doing? I keep thinking Organ Soul, but we're not going to do Organ this patch. Yes, Hardened on the front is fine. What else we need? Poly Elisas. Nice, gonna be back bar. Oh, thank you for the bit, Sana. Thank you.
But just what I had left over on my Twitch, but have a good stream. I'm going to disc and leveling WWMXI Bjorn Lightstick.
Oh, thank you. Enjoy Vervin Smith. Thank you for dropping by. No, I think we do Hurricane and just race against time. Or we could do... I haven't really thought about this. Because it does matter a little bit. You can just pre-buff kind of before you go Werewolf. What if you do the 1 minute buff here? It's minor force, which you don't get, I think. It's 3 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute. Is there any other buffs we could get? It's 20 seconds, but you don't really need to sustain. You already get the minor berserk. How long is the mine's duration? Yeah, 15 seconds. We could do defensive runes, 2-minute duration. So it's gonna be active when you go Werewolf. But is that gonna help? Not really. The Werewolf build I have figured out. It's not this part. We could do Quick Cloak. Simple. Except not simple, because we do bow. Never mind. Also we do bow, which means we have expedition. So I guess Hurricane then. I guess just curse, I don't know what else. And we need the werewolf. Ei forgot hidden. Conti? Conti could be an option. Is there any buff we don't have? So I have to set up all the housing stuff and target dummies and whatnot. I had everything set up, but they deleted the BTS copies. Well, the EU ones at least. I was testing some esoteric stuff. Now I remember. Gotif kinda locked in. Do max out and spam Dotsul. When not in melee range. And Savage Wolf was the best set I could find, I think. I've already got this. The scribing transmutes. Alchemy, that should be enough. You can check Soul Burst as well, but it's max 20-second buff. Can I already have all of this? I think you get the minor... wait, no, they removed the minor regens, right? But you don't need regen at all. It's kinda pointless. Hey, Crow, how you doing? Minor prot you have, I think. I'm not 100% sure. It's funny they never fixed the bow expedition with werewolf. Thought they would do that during the BTS, but they did not. Also, pack leader is the best in Sota. Because they nerf Berserker. I don't know why. Or why they nerfed it that much. So this was 33%. They made it 10%. Also, these wolves can proc Sundered. Which with setup bats is quite a lot of damage. No minor prot. I think this was the better move of the gap close. The heal I wasn't sure about if you did this morph or the other one. Because this morph increased damage done by 12%. No, I guess you go for the bigger heal with major vitality. And major vitality for the dorsal heals, of course. It's probably better. Major courage, this one is major cowardice and maim. And minor protection, right? So we do have it. Small always better, I think, in PvP. Still 7.7k heal, it's ridiculous. I don't think your spam and boss should have a burst heal. At least not all the time. If you had Rampage active, the ulti, then maybe, but... Hey, Chai, good morning. How are you doing? So wait, how much is this heal? From the dot. 2k per tick. That's pretty decent. Will build we made yesterday's Giga, by the way, nice. Glad it's working. Only gonna get better next patch, I think. Though you might want to change a few things. There's still a couple of weeks until then. To buy the ulti thing. Yeah, let's move it here. Can't remember if I was supposed to do 2 lights. I think I was, because you get pen from light and it's a lot of value with the werewolf. Hey Dirum, how you doing? Sister started Tyrocrafting pretty much the exact same build last night. Was uncanny. Showed him the build editor, was like, we made this literally today. Nice. Yeah, Sage is smart. He's gonna be able to come up with similar ideas. I think I want to run more heavy. Actually, do we? It's more cost on dodge rolls. I think we don't want to run more heavy. Second thought. Then I guess Domi for best value, right? The Blar build took him like 5 seconds to replace jabs with whip. Can't blame him. Yeah, no, the only way to play jabs is with the status mythic, I think. And if I was to make a Templar build, which we might do in a bit, I would on BTS, I mean, I would also run the status mythic on that, even if I do like class sets and everything. BTS testing, yes. I think we do too heavy. I think that's fine. You do want the health bar to be a bit higher and tankier as well. And you get healing receipt for heavy pieces, so I think 2 heavy, 3 medium, 2 light. We can see the dodge roll cost if it gets too crazy. 3.5k, but we don't have any welfare yet. Wait, how do we have 48% crit sense? Okay, precise bow and thief mundus, I guess that's why, but it's still a bit high. Should be charged. I guess you spot in this back bar. Oh, right, then we have some divine spears. Tempted to do infused, just for the max stats. Sork is kinda insane with those. But I don't think we do that on Werewolf. Skip the reinforced. But how much is the dodge roll? 3.1k. I guess it's fine, hopefully. Win 40k flameless. I don't know if I wanna focus on max flameless next patch. Just buy a brand, right? I think DK build focus changes a bit. I mean, you can still build around burst, but you can have a free relic and that works in BDs. That's kinda OP, I think. We don't have vulnerability, so I think you always do shock cliff. Although you can get some random proc from South Bats, but if you do, then if you have shock cliff, you do more damage with the next concussed, because it hits harder each time. There's been a concussed proc recently, you get like plus 15% on the damage or something like that. No more Korodike. It's not on my priority list for next patch. I just think there's so many stronger things than Korodike. like Maxork, Werewolf, Warden, Vibrant Decay, and then everything else is just secondary. Get into CPs then. Especially Sork, like, I don't know if you guys understand how much of a Sork meta is gonna be in open world. There's Ali, how you doing? It is pretty insane on PTS. Or well, Maxork at least. Stamsork is alright too, but I didn't test too much on it. 2.5k Mac regen from Blood Magic, plus 900 stam regen. Yep. It's very balanced. So fighting fun is force of nature. What else? Stam? Because we have the Sword Class Mastery. It's gonna increase all damage as well. I think we do Cleansing Revival. So I think the heal is gonna be fine, don't need to buff that. Or is it? I think this buffs the... I need to test this actually. Try it out first, we can test if it the dorsal heals get buffed by focus mending. So I think it's a single target heal. That'd probably be best for our survivability actually. We did that. Actually fighting into already burning gasoline with your current build. Yeah, it's quite a difference on PTS. My prediction is that people are gonna say that they wish it was the DK meta after a couple of weeks. Because I think first everyone's gonna play Werewolf. It's the new thing, right? People have been hyping it up on PTS and been all like, oh, Werewolf OP, whatnot. Also, I think strategic reserve is not bad on Werewolf, right? You always have to ulti, and you don't want to spend it. Like, ideally you stay close to 100. So you keep building up the ulti faster than you spend it. It's the dodge soul cost reduction. Then we do bonus vitality. This seems about right. Who seems more broken after all, after being changed yet. Werewolf is really good, but it does have the weakness where if you get guided you lose most of your healing. So if in open world you need to engage and there's all the range builds, you might just die. Because you don't have any like vigor or live in dark or vines or siphoning or crit surge or any heal over times basically to help you survive. So you kinda, on a non-Sork werewolf at least, you're kinda stuck spamming your burst heal. If you run out of magicka, which you will eventually doing that, then it's GG. But on Shock Werewolf I think you can spam dot soul, because you always get the heal from blood magic. So yeah, we get this one always. And I think this was the only passive that really is worth it on Werewolf. Okay, let's see if we get the... does it show overkill? It does. So 5.2k. In Werewolf form you get 6.1. Now if I get the passive, it's gonna be close to 7k. Yes, yes it is. Okay, so easy best in shot passive. It doesn't show the dark magic heal because we're full health, but let me show it here. Take some full damage and dodge soul, you get burst heal basically. 12k. It's so stupid. You get burst heal and you get your magic and stamina back every time you use dodge soul. And you get the heal before the dodge soul ends. So if you're low health, you dodge soul, someone down breaks you, you can be full health when you get down breaker. Or before you get CC'd by anything. Plus you get some of your missing burst with Gotif. So you kinda don't have a lot of burst damage. You have a lot of pressure, like crazy amount of pressure, but burst wise not a lot. Was like 10k DPS. Yeah, if you can stay melee range with your targets. Shock Werewolf with bot magic. Yeah, I think it's gonna be way better in open world than any other werewolf. You do have Bewitched, doesn't show the buff active for some reason. Yeah, so this is pretty much what I would do, I think. I don't think I forgot anything except the Mundus. But maybe Thief is fine. Wait, how much crit damage do we have? Not a lot, right? And you can't crit the God Thief heal. You can crit the blood magic heal though. But maybe you don't do Thief Mundus. Crit damage 14% is not amazing. We kinda need pen, because you don't have the double passives, you only have the major and minor breeds. So I think we do lower. Oh right, I don't have a house here, but I can get the Mundus here, right? Could go for a defensive Mundus as well, but I don't think it's worth. This looks decent now. Yeah. They made. I think they did a good job overall. I mean, there's gonna be broken shit next patch, but at least there's more than like one broken shit next patch, you know? Like this werewolf and this DKs in duels are really broken. Warden is kinda OP. It's just Templar, Nightblade that's gonna got left behind Arcanist. Create a build, okay. Next patch Warden, okay. I mean, I do have a build. I'm gonna play it as well next patch, so I'll make it on editor, I guess. Toma, how you doing? Hello. Couldn't need an add-on to notify when werewolf is dot solling. Shit is impossible to see. They made it a little bit more visual, especially if you're in if you're going backwards with your dot sol. There's like a little you see. But if you dot sol forward, then that's the dot sol. I just had dot sol there. Did you see it? I didn't see it. It's very hard to spot. Also, how much is my fucking dot sol right now? 2.9k. Wait, did they fix it? I did not see any stamina from the dot sol. No way. They made dark magic not proc from the dot sols? No, it still procs, right? We just don't have that much stam, I guess. I could go for stam mundus as well. Just to get a bit more sustain and damage both. Yeah, you do get stam from the dosso. But it's only 600. So I think you do the was tower. It was tower. Okay, so we have 30k stam now. And you should be running armor pots on this. Old one is better visual to see it. No, the old one is also impossible to see on live. I can show it on live when we log in there, but you also won't really see it. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, I don't have any alchemy mats, I guess. So I'll make the build in a moment, just make sure that I have everything here. If the stem sustains a problem, you can go more well-fitted. Just replace the impen with well-fitted. With the reinforced. Didn't the Wardensapt build thing to be optimized for Cyril solo when we explain? Yeah, it kinda will be automatically. You'll see, you'll see. Kokra, thank you for the raid. Thank you. Merhaba Kars. How's your stream? You can tell when you show it except the backwards dodge. There's no difference. I'll show it on live in a moment. Between the forward dodge and the one on PTS. It's the same. Just find a template here so I can make the build. Okay, we can yoink this one. Oh, did a sound effect? Interesting. And Beatset, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Money, I'm not watching Decimus or MRK, bro. Oh, I see. You're talking Onion. Sprint in PTS is the same as dodge, while the sprint right now is different than the dodge. Wait, really? Sprint? I thought it was like this on live. But yeah, there's no difference between sprint and dodge, so... Here's the sprint. Is the dodge roll, can you see the difference? I can't. Backwards dodge you can kinda see the difference. Also you get the bow expedition still, so bow is kinda business one. You can get the speed cap without any swift. By just having bow on werewolf. So you also get 30% here. So it's kinda like minor expedition and 2 swift, which is speed cap. Hey Rose, how you doing? Is farming you 2 wins back to back, 400k? Wait, you were doing duels for money? Why did no one tell me? They just could make it recognizable, they could, but I don't think they will. There's also Mastica's performance for that werewolf dodge. The backwards one is really cool, but they didn't do anything to the forward one. Stream giveaway. Oh, can't even kill your Elfbane Warden. So told Desi to have donated him some himself. Like another PvPer. Wow. That build is a troll tank. I'll have you know. Okay, it's some old build. We'll just write over it basically. Hey Dixie, how you doing? Cook dies to you in like 10 seconds. Love it too, so maybe let you kill him. True, could be, could be. 30k resist, 1800 crit resist. Yeah, too many heals, man. Way too many heals. Troll tank. I'm trying to remember if I did medium or heavy on this. I think I did heavy. At least 3 heavy. Just keep in mind we don't have PTS on the build editor. So it is gonna have the Warden Clasp Masteries, which means a lot more weapon spell damage. So at least I think the PTS doesn't work, right? No vamp. Fuck that. Vengeful Magden. We do around 30k resistance, Lady Mundus. Nunatak. I know there's a lot of Nunatak haters, but I swear it's good. It's always getting good damage. The new Warden back to Elfbane. Gonna duel, no go sleep. Okay, okay. Well, thank you for the raid, Kokra. Sleep well. It's a weird time to sleep. It's like 6 PM in Turkey. Oh, it was 2 training actually. We don't really build for max health. I think this is what I did. To be honest, by wasting 50k on a build he would have made anyway. Yes. Well done. So I did make it on PTS. Played a couple, well, probably a month ago at this point. Man, editor is so laggy today, what the hell? Socks, Fisher. Didn't have the ice wall here. I think I had Dawnbreaker's ulti, but I think you're better off with... Actually, no, I think you do Dawnbreaker. So I think the weapons balance modifier on the 1600 you get from the class mastery is pretty nice. You probably keep that. Backpath, or you could do barrier. Use for the Mac regen, you get plus 10%. Don't really want to cast it, but... Wait, how much ulti do you get back? Oh, nothing, it was Magicka. There was some ulti one as well, I forgot which one though. Or didn't this used to give you ulti, but they changed that? It used to give you Magicka and ultimate. Something like that. Was your own build garbage this time? No, this time OP. Missed by waste. Oh, written. Go dog early. Planning to sleep now. Wake up in 6 hours and stream again. Damn, on the grind I see. Skibird, how you doing? Answer for barrier is it was ball group's fault. Yeah, that would explain. Or did I have the bear ulti here? Or the crit damage. Even though I don't use it, you never summon the bear, you just have it for the crit damage. Need to double check that. Okay, so something like this. I think I had Arctic as well. And trying to remember what else I had here. It's probably Vines and Lotus. And this was front bar. Oh wait, Burst Hill. Don't think I had Lotus then. Good, how about you? Doing alright, On the BTS at the moment. Just gonna test some next patch things. And try with the watch trick. Thank you for watching the streams. I'm pretty sure this was a powered back bar. Oh wait, no, it was infused because of the ice wall. Infused frost damage, poison on the front. Do the CPs and check the buffs after. Oh, it's actually pretty good already. But maybe cleansing revival. We have a lot of mitigation already. Hey Ed, how you doing? Collector, thank you for looking. Always appreciate it. Kinda low crit sense, I don't know if you want fighting finesse. We also kinda want the cutting defense. Maybe no cleansing. I think cleansing is overrated. Like, sure, you get rid of the dots for 1 second and then next global they're reapplied. It's not like it heals you, it's just... It's good against Jarl and Rele, but Rele is nerfed next patch, so... Maybe you need it against DKs, against the DK class mastery. I don't know. It's either focus mending or cleansing, I think. Because you do want the cutting defense on a build with 30k plus resistance. Centrifuge, celerity has to go. Actually, no, celerity for open world is fine. In duels, I think you change that to relentlessness. And also strategic reserve when you have 500 ulti at all times, pretty good. So something like this, I think. Just again, this for relentlessness in duels. Would be nice to have the bonus vitality and fortified too, but I don't think we can fit it in here. I need to run this on more builds that use the status mythic. It's gonna sleeper passive. So that's 300 per 100 ulti, so if you have 500 ulti then it's 1500. It's still 750 every 2 seconds. That's half a his sap. It's pretty good. It's not nothing. Or probably more than half a his sap, because you don't have 100% uptime on his sap. Okay, let's see what else. We have the crit bots, so no major endurance. Prophecy mending would be broken. Get vitality. We have expedition. Minor berserk check. Toughness check. Vitality we don't get to get the minor pot. And there's a way to simulate the Warden class mastery when it comes to your like what kind of stats you would have. Because you don't have 4.3k weapon spell damage or 4.5k. Actually way more than that. So you get 1600, so we have to just enable buffs here that we don't actually have, but we do have in the class mastery. So we toggle this, that's 600. I mean, this we have as well. Oh no, we get minor bleeds from these hooks. It's only sometimes active, these 100. So that's 600, we need 1k more. We toggle the major cards, minor cards. It's 1k, 1.2k. And Spolder gets us to like roughly 1.6k, right? Don't actually have that. It should be more or less 1.6k. Target debuffs, major beats, minor beats, spittle, minor bone. Minor maim, you get brittle from the back bar ice stuff. From the ice wall. Okay, seems about right. So you get 6k per weapon spell damage basically. With to 6k spell resistance, to 300 physical resistance. Health could be a bit less. Oops. This should be fine. 1 point into health. But that's in CPU. Okay, this looks better. To the no CP, and then if you go CP to the 0.8. Hosting heal, 17k tooltip, decent. And Vines 3.6k tooltip every second. And status effects eating like a truck basically. With all these weapon spell elements. This passive also scales based on weapon spell elements, so you get 634 from this passive. It's like 2 tokens, almost. And send link, will do. It's also what I will play on Macden. And next patch. Oh wait, what food did I have? Otsorgas. I think you might want to change to Atramundus, but you gotta play with it first to figure out the sustain. And you want to be a Breton 100%. But yeah, I forgot to mention possibly the Atramundus. A bit less resistances in that case, but I think that's what I did on BTS couple weeks ago. Okay, so werewolf is set up. Don't have anyone online here. Is there anyone dueling in the rift? No, it's literally empty. It's the PTS dueling spot, right? Oh well. Let's go up the Templar. I wonder when the potion changes are coming in. Not anytime soon. I think we hear about update 51 tomorrow, but it's mostly going to be about the trial and some other PvE stuff. They might show the trial sets though. Maybe there's some OP new trial set. Wouldn't be the first time. Hey, Crixus, how you doing? Hello. Okay, next up, Templar. I think we do the Imperial. So on Macplar, I think I just play a range Plar with all the status screen stroke and kind of like what I have on live. Just the next patch version. Because that's already a pure Plar, might as well just play the same build, right? Desi was testing out your range Plar with the 1k Ice Moss set. Play 4v4, was getting dunked in a lot. Thought I was playing without major spell damage buff the whole time. So only getting major crit from bots. Supposed to be using alliance spell bots, yes, I think I mentioned that. The spell crit, spell damage and magicka. You do need the... You can need the weapon spell damage. Talking about hybridization of potions a while back. Saw something on the chart at the season's reveal about it coming out soon. Wait, did they? I don't remember seeing that. Had potion with weapon crit, you'd get spell crit and vice versa. That'd be a nice change. Would open up a lot more options with the potions. Or they could just add more ingredients to the game, so you have more combinations. What's up, Crixus? Hello. So if I said hi earlier, I'm still... Do I have coffee left? No, I need more coffee. I'm sure if they've talked about it in a while, though they have not. I've not seen that. Never have enough coffee, true. True. So for Plara, I was looking at the Stampa build I have at the moment. And how to play that as pure Plara. And we have the stage mythic, that's gonna stay. There's no way you can play without it if you use Shabs, I think. It has to be used, unfortunately. So we lock that in, and let's do the skills first. Skill-wise, because we had Heart of Flame and Incinerate. Kind of OP stuff, but I think I found a way I can play that as a... That kind of build as a pure Plar. So we can get crit here with the Reflective Light. Which normally is a bad skill, but it's gonna make sense in a moment. And we're gonna do Solar Barrage in the back. So instead of Incinerate, we have Reflective Light, and instead of Heart of Flame, we have Solar Barrage, which also buffs the class damage. And it's also gonna proc our proc one of our sets a lot, I think, hopefully. So we do the good old toppling. Oh, right, we don't actually use the ulti. So Barats procs both masteries as well. Yeah, that's like an added bonus. So you always run Bastion of Light, and I think you run... even on a build like this, you run Bright Harbinger. This passive is terrible. The Judgment's Brand. Even if you have like all of this Templar damage, I think it's just bad. But we can test on dummy, and it's halved in PvP for no reason. This on the other hand, 600 weapon spellmass is gonna buff you heals and buff all of the damage. Restoring focus, ritual. Kind of basic stuff. Feel like I'm not dead. I think it's a better heal than healing soul most of the time. The sustain is very noticeable. Okay, what else do I have? I had Vigor, as always. What did I have here on the Blar? I need to check my website. Oh, Quick Cloak, right. We could try something else than Quick Cloak too, but... I feel like we kinda want the mobility. Oh, and the usual LSS back bar, of course. You kinda want the mobility and the evasion. There's just no way around it. Good old Dawnbreaker. And I think back bar... we could run Barrier again, instead of the Undo. Because you do get minor protection from the just casting toppling or jabs. But then again, we don't have a way to proc this passive, so overall it's probably worth it. You don't have full uptime on the protection, so let's go for the Temporal Guard. Christy, how you doing? Tony or Sweep? Yes, because we're not going to use Sweep ever. Or Dawnbreaker for that matter. So we have the Status Mythic. Status Mythic, and it's gonna be a double class set build. That I want to try at least. It's probably gonna be terrible, but I want it to work. I wanna make it work. Lancer we only need on the front bar, the other one can be double barred. Gonna constantly build the stacks, hopefully. I think mazes make the most sense. Haven't really seen any Templars on PTS. How do they compare to some of the stronger classes? Templar and Expats is kind of like a troll tank. You struggle with damage, but you can be very tanky if you build it properly. And same with Necro. Necro also lacks damage, but has the tankiness. So I'll still try to make something cool with it, though. I think this could be one of those things. I think we do 3 heavy. Because you can't really scale the damage that high. Like the extra damage you get from medium is very unnoticeable. So we'll do 3 heavy, 2 light, 2 medium. I think what I tried on BTS last time was some kind of Power of the Light build, but I think we skip that. I don't like Power of the Light. Just doesn't feel too impactful, really. Especially in open world. In duels it's a bit better, but I think we're better off just getting solar barrage and Reflecting Light and running tripods. Old Sorga. We have one, so that's probably gonna be Magma. We don't have infinite sustain on Templar. Unlike on some other classes, you have to build for sustain. It sucks. Just hate not having class script on Blar. It's decent, but only if you run Banner, for example, because the uptime is really terrible otherwise. So I think set-wise this is something close to ideal what is on back bar. Or what we want to do at least. The class that's not the... I wish they were less clunky, but maybe there's some way to make them work, the right skills. Forward back bar. Right skills, and I think the status mythic makes a big difference. Okay, let's see, do I need to change anything else? No. Copy pasta this again. Essence is better than Ratson. No, I think Essence is terrible in open world, especially. It doesn't give max sustain. I think max sustain is what we'll struggle with. Not a huge fan of Essence. I know people like it in duels, but not my thing. And I think you do Triune for the traits. Triune charged. Oh, it is fine there. American Luck, how you doing? Ares Cry changed to not only buff bugs. Yes, it's actually a multiplicative buff. It's 10% to any damage you do. Next patch. It's damage done against the target, so it calculates differently with Major Berserk and Minor Berserk and often. It's not additive with them. So extremely strong. You get that and you get proc damage. That's pretty decent proc damage as well. Okay. Have the CP set or the attributes. A good day, sir. Useful. Impulse fine. For infantry reinforced. It's either protective or Triune, but I think we do Triune. The class master is gonna OP with really high max health. The downsword set proc more often if fighting multiple people, yes. It kind of scales in BDs, hopefully. That's what I'm gonna crouching on. That's gonna be better in BDs than against the one target dummy, but we'll see. We don't need Sockcliffe, oops. Spellmaster, internal cooldown, but if you down slots take at different times, some people it works. Yeah, it can stack only once. Once per attack and up to 30 times, but isn't it every dot tick? Doesn't that count as an attack? Okay, I see what that means. I think you can get 2 stacks if you have Reptile Light and the Solar Barrage. It's like 2 per second potentially. Or every 2 seconds. Or even every second if you have like a new target enter the radius and... I don't know, wait, it ticks at the... No, it ticks every 2 seconds, right? But it's like 1 stack per second. I guess. On average. Which means 30 second cooldown. Then Bascaline ability still 25% bonus damage, but it's reduced to 10% against players. I don't know why they add these against players reductions that are just pointless. It's unnecessary. I don't know if we do this much max health, but can try. See if it's sustainable. Probably not sustainable, but one way to find out. We do have off balance after toppling, right? So we get exploiter. I think fine is polyvoted here. And I think we do focus mending. Some giga heals. I'll let Hayden. Below strongest applies signet plus state effects chances like wield the plus charged. Yes, what I do on live. I'm not sure if it's the best in shot on BTS though. Running wield that is. Because you also don't have to incinerate anymore, you have to change a lot of things. Might still be good, but I want to test the class sets since they buffed them. You do get the sounded from the Lancer as well. Which is nice with this Deus Mythic. So we're kind of just replacing the wield with the Rat Sunset and replacing the Unleashed that I have on live with the Lancer. Maybe not worth it, but it's worth a try at least, I think. I'm not sure if we need Relentlessness. I think we should get more sustain on this somehow. Just sustain by suffering, I guess. Sustain is what I'm worried about. Police time sustain. Yeah, it's not looking too good. 1.1k with the Ochoga and with Magma. I think we need Serpent. Ay. We're still only at 1.4k. A square, how you doing? Let's see what kind of damage we're getting. 30k. The Warden on BTS I get 80k with on this same dummy. So I don't know, the damage is disappointing and you run out of stam really fast. There's a bot there. There's a CP, no CP match in the sustain. Okay, there's the rats on block finally. We have extra damage with that. 33k. So basically a troll tank. It's a 3.4k heal every second plus the... it's actually more because we get minor mending. 3.7k. And then you get the rune. I think it's more than the rune as well. Yeah. It's every second. So heals are very strong. Your sustain is very bad, your damage is very bad. Sounded 8.3. How much is this overall? It's not a lot. Ay. Okay, this might not be good. Nobody at 4.7. Doesn't even hit hard. Oh, that's the dot, right? Isn't there a... I thought there was a dark damage component, but I guess it's just a dot in the area. People just walk out of it. Oh wait, I have like no armor, what? 25k? No, this is dog shit. It's actually dog shit. Do you mean 3k, 25k armor with 3 reinforced heavy? And the Templar passive. No, I don't think this is playable. If maybe 40k health, but gonna get bursted anyway. Walking dogs, one just took a lover Mondus. I see. Yeah, I don't know how to fix this. Like maybe it's just better doing the unleashed. But how can I sustain that? Like that's still gonna have to sustain issue. Like nothing's gonna change in that regard. Did you get the 7.2k weapon spell elements? Hey Dawn Walker, how you doing? How do you get these containers? This is on BTS. You make a template and you get them automatically. This also does it for sustain. I'm not changing the jewelry traits or anything like that. Play another class, yeah, that's always a solution, but I get bored if I only play one class. Also, I think we just do medium. Can try that. Maybe fixes the sustain. But we lose max health, we lose healing. It kinda sucks though. Maybe we have to do more heavies with this one. The status mythic is actually not good value here. It's only 25%. And you get halved value in PvP, right? It's bad value because we don't get guaranteed procs on the jabs. So I can set this up and with these reviews get more damage. Is torque time? No, it's never torque time. Next patch, you get way too much weapon spellments compared to right now on live. So the torque value is diminished a lot. I don't think it's worth it whatsoever. will make way more DPS. Yeah, I mean, I played on live. It hits really hard, but it also has the Ardent Flame to sustain with. And to get more burning procs with. And now we need to get trainee chest. Right, symmetry plus heartland. No, so I really like the unleashed with toppling. Yeah, I think it's more value. You would get, like, you would make the jab hit really hard with that, but you also get between 10 and 20% from unleashed in BDs. It's very hard to get that kind of value. To make Polar classed builds, then people will play them, just will think they're good. I don't think that there's something we need to worry about. I make a lot of dog shit builds as well. They're not all good. Okay, worth keeping in mind is that we have more light pieces now. Less heavy. But I also think the damage is gonna be way higher. Crusader toppling. Okay, this needs to be charged. Play Rustball with Baylock, 9k spellman's next bats, can't be used in this status carbo anymore. I mean, can try. I think, I don't know. Just don't think there's any good tempo build without the status mythic. Unless you want to play with BFP. Like, if you want to play with Vamp and, like, Disdain and, like, all of that, then it's not bad, but is it a Plar? Does it feel like playing a Plar? I don't know. I don't want to run Vamp spam on any build ever again. Tired of that skill, or the whole fucking Vamp skill line. I am done with it. Okay, so we have about the same max health. We have the one piece trainee. We have less sustain. Because no magma cannot. And we are doing 42k DPS, 45k at the moment. Compared to the 30k with the class sets. And that's on a PV dummy as well. Keep in mind that the class sets give a lot more value in PV. This thing here is 25% in PV, 10% in PvP. It's not even close. It's disgusting. Can do another one just to prove that, but it's just kind of stupid. Like, why can't they make good the Templar class that's good, or the Templar class mastery is good? It's so terrible. Templar is stress, unfortunately. We were doing 40k DPS, the previous one. Get the Lancer proc, it goes up to 38k, but it's still far behind the other build. Like spikes up to the 40k. It takes such a long time to proc the Ratson. I think it should proc faster. Could make it like 20 stacks or something like that instead of 30. Or maybe even less than that. There's the proc finally. Now we get some decent damage for a bit. On a PV dummy, keep in mind. Goes up to 41k during this. But in PvP it's only plus 10%. This is just better. It's just simply better. At least against single targets. Maybe there's some hope in group fights. It's also easier to land the hemorrhaging. You're stopping someone gonna proc on them. Whereas the Lancer, it has the minigame. And the Nova has a minigame too. I don't know. I'll probably do a video too with this just for the memes, but we'll probably play the build I have on live. Just the Templar edition without the Ardent Flame. It's kinda nerfed compared to live, I think. It's saying some Sork and Lancer box. By the time you walk into it, the Sork streak 2 screens away. Exactly. I think the Lancer proc should be like around you or something. Or it should be... let's say you proc the Lancer. All you'd have to do is walk into it. Oh, we procced it. Oops. What if all you have to do was walk into it, and then you'd have a buff, basically, and the next time you do damage to the target, it fires. So you don't have to stand inside it while doing the damage. Like, why is that a condition? You just make it like Essence Thief. Or you just have to run to the circle, yoink, get the buff, and now you could hit someone outside of the area and do the damage. Wouldn't that be so much better? Would feel 20 times less clunky. That you have to play more than one class, a streamer, and people want diversity, but really don't see the point in playing anything other than Muscle, Piper, and DK next patch with class masteries. Should I make the short really quick on the Iron PTS? We made the werewolf. I'm not sure if you saw the werewolf, what werewolf can do. No circles get the buff. DKs and wardens have to walk into some fucking circles. No, but you want to make it different as well. You want to make it different. They could make you walk into a circle, but inside the circle you not only get the proc for your next damage, but you get some tankiness inside the circle or something like that. Like, what if the circle also healed you while you're inside of it? Won't that be kind of Templar themed and a lot stronger than it is right now? Make Pyre a circle, pick up case soft. No, but Pyre does different things. Like Pyre works very, very differently. They're both tied to class passives. Or well, DK1 is tied to the class mastery, but I don't know, it's just the Temple one is just too clunky. I don't like it. But Temple is supposed to be kind of like stand your ground, kind of like a defensive type of playstyle in class. It's not supposed to be DK with light team. Or Warden with light team, or Nightblade with light team. It's supposed to have a unique, like very different playstyle, but it's just that the playstyle is not very refined and it's not very fun to play at the moment, I think, if you try to play it that way. I think most Templars try to play it like a Nightblade on live, with the BFB and Buff to Light Burst and Kjalnars and whatnot. Doesn't feel like you're playing a fucking Paladin or Cleric or Warrior of Holy Light or whatever. No, it's just some proc greens with Water Sun Ice and like all the usual stuff. Just with Templar team, I guess. Like visual team, not gameplay team. Because there's nothing besides Rune Gambit that has to do with like how it's supposed to be different from other classes. And that's the problem with a lot of classes in the game, not just Templar. Like, look at Necro. Necro is the same. It doesn't have a class identity, really. DK has one now, I think. Especially with the class mastery. Because you kind of heavily want to build around dots in that case. Not so much burst damage like on live, although you will have it as well. But the Wildfire passive kind of means that you want to run dots on your front bar. Multiple class dots. Identity is endless sustain. It's kind of like burning out your stats and then using the Heart of Flame to get them back. So it has a unique way of sustaining. That is very strongest way at the moment actually. And that's not a problem. The problem is that other classes don't have anything even close to equivalent. Like, look at Nightblade. Like, playing Nightblade just makes me wanna jump off a window, sustain-wise. It's not fun. Like, oh, I'm out of resources, I have 1 billion dots on me, let me click Siphoning attacks and kill myself. Sounds like a great idea. Let me hold block, click Siphoning attacks, oh, dot tick, I'm dead. Oh, let me go for a heavy, oh, I'm dead. Like, it's zero fun playing Nightblade right now. For example, if you compare it to Decay. As on Decay you hold block, you cast the Heart of Flame and you're fine. The difference is enormous. one is fun and the other is not fun, and I don't think the solution is to make everything not fun. Because a lot of people are not happy about DK. But I'm not happy with the other classes. Like that's the thing. Hey, what's basis? 50% projectile reduction on wings, is that too much? 20% would be reasonable value. Warden wings having 50% melee damage reduction. Warden has something a billion times more disgusting than wings against ranged. And you're gonna see that next patch. You're gonna see a lot of that next patch. Warden has Crystal Slab, which is like the most broken ability against ranged. There is nothing even remotely as broken as Crystal Slab. You will have 0 stam because you're 24/7 CC'd. You will do no damage to a Warden if they spam Crystal Slab, and they will nuke the fuck out of you with Crystal Slab. Broken shield with the Status Mythic. It's the most disgusting thing you can play against on a range build. How do I know? I did some duels on PTS against Warden with Crystal Slab. I have 0% chance of winning that. I have 0% chance of surviving in that. I will just die. Like, that's not what happens against wings. Slab is disgusting. It's actually disgusting. SPS getting looked into at least. Yeah, but it's not just an SPS issue. Like, it is gonna work, it's gonna be really strong even without it. But yes, SPS is best in shot on that. Anyway, Japla may work in PvP, considering DKs and strokes spoken all the time. On live or on PTS? So we're on PTS right now, but on live it does work with the Status Mythic. The build I made earlier, the one with the Unleashed and... Oh, on PTS I have not done enough tools to say if it works or not. You'll be very tanky on Blar. Like, you can kind of troll tank on it, but... Can you actually kill things with the very limited damage Templar has? I doubt it. But you can build to survive those kind of builds, I guess. I think it's your best bet. SPS cringe. It is a bit, isn't it? Okay, let's see, what do we need? We need the... Sure, you don't actually do SPS on Max Orc. There's a very good reason why you don't do it. So you just want to stack Magicum. I already saw some screenshots of this build on the previous stream, but this is also absolutely disgusting. This is gonna be the most broken thing in open world. Not DK, not Warden, not Werewolf, Max Orc. 100%. Maybe one medium, one light. I think it was that. I need to check my superstar screenshot, but from the sets at least was Ancient Grace, Crafty, 2 trainee, 1 dummy horse. I think it was. I think it was too heavy. 1 medium. I think it was lightning stuff. Could be Dwarven too with the... Oh yeah, it was lightning stuff, because I had a Dwarven version as well for duels. Like a melee build, but... For open world you run lightning. think it was something like this. Get the necklace. If you go super tanky, they can still onslaught and one-shot you. Nah, I don't think you get one-shot from 40k health. I mean, you will if you beat the whole combo, but there are ways to avoid that. Just the proper dodge all timing and outranging, and even then it's gonna be very hard to actually burst you because you get the heals every second from your rune and from the class mastery. The class master is like having vigor on you 24/7, and it builds ulti as well. It building ulti actually makes me think that maybe Shattered Patch is not the best mythic in that case. Maybe you still run Shattered Patch actually. Maybe you use your ultis and then you just build up the next one really fast, so you get the stage procs and whatnot. Perhaps. Perhaps. Use Armorbot for the screenshots on Discord. Don't think I had Armorbot there, no. But I should have had. Because you can definitely run Armorbot. I think you're supposed to get 30k resistance on this. Back bar, I think I had... I need to check it again. I had infused. Oh, infused because you get the buff on the weapon spell elements. Run Bowfront power on open world max rock, Meso Expedition, better crit sense, could outweigh the 10% from lightning stuff. I don't think so, because you have so high base stats that you benefit a lot from the plus damage down modifier. What is on? Yeah, just in case you have someone in melee range and you just want to melt them with the... I don't remember even how much weapon spell it was. I need to check in a moment. It's like nothing else you can really run back bar. You can do potentates, but it's not that good value either. And the medium shoulders. Wait, I think I had poison, but you probably are better off with absorb stem. Oh no, I had absorb stem, okay. And sharpened. Just wanna max out the skill damage on this basically. Build Soul. Already at 46k. Hey bunny, how you doing? Good old Hurricane. Crit Surge, BTS building, yes. So my max rock there again. Guess I wanna make a build video. Oh, this was nice comment. Ice Comet and Power Overload, not the other one. So you don't need to sustain. I think they need to nerf Nightblade. Nice. And we did for the max damage, shock damage and class flurries, not mastery. They changed the name. Major vitality, so you get 20k shields. Alright, CPs. Also not sure if I did food buff yet. And we're at 50k magicka. Not dead, not quite dead enough. Maybe you can still like stealth gank on Nightblade, but then there's gonna be a werewolf that just crouches and they can see you from a mile away and you die. Yay. Cities? No, it's not cities. You don't do cities next patch. You just want to get all the magic you can. So all of the magicka turns into weapon spell elements. You could do weapons expert on the dueling build with more of a focus on the overload, but I think you don't do it here because you want to drop the ice comets. Just trying to remember what I had here. I can just check the screenshot, I guess. Awesome nature, fighting fine is... Oh, riposte, of course. So you can block and throw a one-shot frag at people. How could I forget about that? Don't need any of that. Hey Lunatic, how you doing? Combustion. What else we had? Fortified balance vitality, passion, pain refuge. Not even survival instincts. You don't need that shit. Do you know if you need survival instincts with conservation on Sork? I don't think so. Not on max Sork at least, you kite so much, you don't really need to dodge all that much. HP and armor, yes. Because we do have a really high... We do have really high resistance on this build. We're supposed to have really high resistances. No shield Sork. Then you do need the survival instincts, I think. If you play with 67k Magicka, then you don't, but... Otherwise, yes. So 52, 600. I think it goes up if you do infused on the big pieces. Second 64, yeah, you gain like 40 Magicka. Huge. But only in the big pieces. So chest, legs, and helm. In small piece you do divines, it's still more value. Right, looks about right. Wait, what is this shit? Okay, that's better. Force of Nature is most OPCP, it definitely is. I think I run it on almost every build. Not the Koro builds or Onslaught builds, but otherwise on pretty much every build. Can be maxed them instead. Yeah, you do want survival instincts. Cheaper dodge roll, cheaper CC break and all of that. Still gonna run out of resource without it, I think. Where is the armor? So strong it works in BDs, yeah. Wonder if they ever fix that. No, Force of Nature is better, it's always better. Almost always. We should have a food buff. Definitely have a food buff, I think. And you still do Bevits because you get so much value out of the stem. Hey, what's bomb? So with the DDF stack we get 30k health. Defensively 30k resistance on 27. 40 physical resistance. Oh, no, not vengeance. Fuck that. Just need to stack the DDF and can show some values in PvP. No, it does work in PvP. I don't know why. It's been like that forever. What am I missing? Only 15k shield? Does it really go up that much, or am I missing something? I'm missing the major vitality. So now it's a 17k shield. I guess it goes up to 19k with the DDF. Did I lose the Mundus or something? I lost the fucking moon. No, we still have it. What am I missing? Back to magic stick and max rock? Yes, I know what I'm missing. Doesn't affect the shield size, but I'm missing the class masteries. Whoops. Raising my high elf. Just like on life. I think high elf is best in slot actually. You don't need the breath on sustain and you do need the weapon spell elements. So you wanna have the max magica and the weapon spell elements. Should get a modifier for that. But yeah, we're missing kinda important stuff here. How many DDF? 25? Still feel like we're missing something that I had. Oh, the glyphs and this bloodthirst should be arcane. I see, I see. Is there a transmit station in sewers? I think they added one, right? Or maybe not. Scribing altar armory. Fuck. No Chudan is criminal. No, you don't run Chudan next patch. What's a business? You stack all the magicka you can. It's update 15 or not, so... Okay, that's better. What is this? Crafty Chudan? But you have only 47k magicka. Or is it bugged on the editor? You should have more magicka than this, right? With Crafty and Ancient Grace. What are you missing here? You're missing Mundus on the editor. And you're doing Impen. It should be infused and divines. Okay, now we're getting 18k shield. Better. Now with your mech pool, there's like a... it's at least like 5k difference in damage shield size. And 47k. And a huge difference in damage. We have 18 stacks, 19 stacks. $23. Now if you use the build soul, we get 67k max magicka. And now we get the 19.5k shield per cast. Used pretty much one-shot everything because your spam ball has 18k tooltip. Fully buffed. The curse is 20k with buffs. These mobs die to one spammable. It's just disgusting. Because any magicka you get turns into weapon spell elements, you have to remember that. And buffs your shield size as well, and your sustain. Can be spamming abilities here. Let's see when I run out of resources here. Not using bots or dodge slowing or anything. Just the infinite sustain. Use the armor bots. 30k resistance is still fine. Don't need impen because then you have 50k effective health with the shield up. Regen ward. Sure. I can get out of combat because I don't have the add-on here, I think. So this one is 19.5, the other one is 14.5 in PvP, 3.5k heal. I don't think it's worth it. It's also capped at 55% of max health, which doesn't actually affect it. I think the shield size would be about the same with 30k health. I think you just want a bigger shield. The morph is not cheaper or anything, right? 3.2k, it is cheaper actually. You could try the other one if you have sustain issues, but we like the 20k shield. You can spam it if you're getting focused. It's a 5k difference in shield size as well. Which means that the 3.6k heal that you get from the other one, it is affected by Battle Spirit still. You get like 1.8k heal or something like that. Versus 5k shield. Ei, vad sa du? I don't know. Mostly for group play, no? Is it for group as well? I think it's for you and... Oh, this nearby allies as well. Yeah, it's probably better for that. And you could maybe, if you run streak backpaw or something weird like that, could maybe do Conti on the front as well, get a little bit more max magic on. Could have shield stacking with that if you drop the curse. You'd have the hardened and the Conti. So I think Conti shield is also pretty decent. With this this Mac pull. Streak backbar, some people do that. I think it's the only skill you can backbar here. Critters doesn't work on shields, right? It does. But do you still wanna go max magic? Because every 1750 means 1% spell damage. So we get 38% weapon spell damage. And also means that you get more sustain from conservation of energy. So I think this is one of the cases where you just want to go divines and infused. And just trust on the 30k resistances and 20k shield to keep you alive. I think that's the play. There is Scribe in here. I can make the changes here. It's not good probably, but just for the memes. I mean, this could be disgusting with the frag ride and riposte. The 28k tulip frag. So I think it gets plus 100%. So this is actually plus 4k. And you can get minor force, which we're missing. Hello? Why can I not... What the fuck? Oh, I don't have enough ink. Could make some very stupid meme build with this. Just cast Hardened, cast Conti, hold block, and send out the frag proc. It's 19k tulip, 10k on the Conti. That's because it's max health cap, right? All pure Arca with the dual scribe that you have is to work for update 50. Perhaps. I haven't really thought about Arca yet too much. I know that I want to use the class mastery that gives you major vitality. And try to build around shield spam as well. On Arcanist. Maybe I do Gauge Cities on that one. Probably better off doing max health. I mean, everything scales based on max health, so... It's probably the way to go. Way to situational, also have duels or 1v1. Yeah, probably. But I mean, for duels it could be really funny. Imagine you're fighting someone and you just cast your Hardened, cast your Conti, and boom. Someone gets one shot. Okay, how much is this? 10k shield? So you get the 30k shields, I guess. And you get stand back as well while you do this, so you can kinda sustain blocking. Not even die. Wonder how hard that crits. No crits. It's on mob store. But we do have a lot of pen. Wow, actually 0 crits. 46k? No, it should be more. I think we did have the Conti. Crafting? It is crafty, ancient grace, 2 trainee, dummy. Just max medicum. I did test this on Geralt. But it was without the Conti, it was with the streak on the front. I got a 16.5k crit with the riposte. Can I get my frag proc? No. There we go, finally. No crit. No crit. think close to 40% crit chance, right? No, 33. Wow. Riposte CP? Yeah, we have it. Too much about Onikotsu. Riposte is a funny CP, but I don't usually like it, but maybe in a build like this it's good. You could like really build around it. There we go, 61k crit. Decent, decent. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Why is my CMX not working? This would be why. Yeah, imagine this in open world. Also the sustain here. Also, how much was the shield with the Conti? I didn't check that. Didn't have the major vitality either. So we have a bit more magic there, I think. A bit more DDF stacks. I think with Conti we get to like 70k or something like that. $68, no, it's not gonna be 70. I think it's like 1k magic that you get from it. It's probably not worth it over Curse. Curse also gives you more max burst as well than the riposte. 19.8k shield only. Vamp form, yeah, I tried Vamp form as well. You get 21k shield with Vamp. I'm not sure if it's worth it. I don't think you run this. Like in BDs, for example, you can probably just put curse on people and they die. Spend a one-shot some seal in a BG, for example. Although this build is better in CP, because you do get the max magicka from the CPs as well. But you can see on the, even on the mobs, you can see the spammable damage. It's just ridiculous. Literally the hardest thing spammable in the game. 90k magic and Vamp ult Sork a few patches ago. Yeah, well, that would be even more disgusting. How do you get to 90k with Vamp? I think with this same build, I mean, I can do Vamp here. Oh, Imperial Physique, yeah. I don't have Imperial Physique right now. I mean, in IC you could be way more disgusting. Imperial Physique gets you to 37k health, and gets you more max magicka than the current build. This is just with Alphic. Like, it gets worse than this. Or better, it depends on your point of view, I guess. Oh, we also get bound 80s for the max magicka, I see. I think you have about the same now. From the dark magic. Because you get plus 10% from this. And here you get plus 5%. With plus 15% modifier. And then you get plus 6% from Undaunted. And you get plus 3% from the... Or plus 4% from the Mage's Guild and plus 5% from the Inner Light. On BTS, yes, what's up, Hip Hive? Just showing the max rock. I do need to open live in a moment though. I wanna do any videos today. I have the PV prog in an hour. Like this is gonna be the build for open world. And I'm a little bit worried that everyone's gonna play this. Because not only is this like really fucking broken damage and survivability wise, but if you go to Zero, I can't go to Zero because Vengeance. But let's see how much we can streak. Let's say that someone's chasing you. This is how much we can streak. We have a 9 cost modifier on the streak, so we just traveled 150 meters with that. Good luck catching up to this. And you could do energy overload to get your stats back. I think I'll be able to compete with Decay at next patch. In open world, yeah, like you're never gonna die to Decay. Like how are they gonna catch up to you? In duels, there's a dueling version too. You can show the tooltips on the skills and maybe get an idea. The frag proc right now is 25k or 27k, the weapon spell mass buff. So 28k, right? Power overload is 17.4 or 15.6, but it gets plus 70% when you have off balance. So you could make a dual build version of this, where you run Ancient Grace dual build, and you run the dual scribe here, a spammable, with class script and off balance. And then you have, instead of streak, you would run, I think, defensive rune. So you do defensive rune, dual scribe. If they don't dodge roll, they die, because they get CC'd, they have off balance, and you have the power overload. You just do this. And that's more damage than the frag proc even. Because you can push the whip to over 25k damage. Yeah, like, you can do the same on frag easily. Do it on power overload. It's also on the back bar, it's more tooltip on the front. Not testing it out on a player. Yeah, because there's no one here. Can't really test it. But you can already from the tooltips and the numbers I get, I can say it's gonna work. And knowing how short plays in open world. Because usually in the past before subclassing, even after subclassing, if there was a PP event and I'd want to play Zero, I would always just be on a Sork, right? On a max Sork. It's the easiest thing to play in open world. So we have... let's see what kind of tooltip we get here. 16.3k tooltip plus 70%. Oh, plus 20% as well, because you have the CP on that build on the melee version. You would run the weapons expert, you get plus 20 there. Gank build that already does this. Yeah, there's been some gank builds, but the thing is the build is way more broken on PTS. Like you have infinitely more damage. You have plus 40% to weapon spell damage. From the passive, and you can actually sustain this, so it's not just a gank build. People in Riften, I was there earlier, it was empty. That was pasty. So I like testing against EU players. So I have the same ping. I think deals sprint block hits. Oh, yeah. I remember that. It's a funny clip of that. You, by the way, heal with all of your spammables as well. Every time you do Shocking Soul, you get the 10% of your max health back. But it's also okay with Shock going live like this. Keep nerfing Night Breath and Templar into the Abyss. That's a good question. Oh, by the way, you can turn your stamina into Magicka as well. Did I mention that? Let's say you do a couple of streaks, maybe you start running low on Magicka. Every time you dodge soul, you can see the magicka go up, right? Because you get 2% of your mag from dodge souls as well. Something I didn't mention. You streak forever. DK is a melee build, like, how are you gonna catch up to this? They already can't catch up on live. We were doing pulls yesterday on a Bowden, which doesn't have a streak, and DK's had a hard time catching up. Bow front bar. I'll show you why it's not worth. I'll show you why. Let me show the tooltip here. It was 28k right before we do bow. It's sharp and doesn't change the tooltip. Need to get the DDF back. Gotif will be good on Stamshock. Yes, Gotif is something I wanna run on Stamshock. Gotif may be the other class set, not Monolith, on melee Sork at least. Not Monolith, but the beacon that gives you 7% damage and healing would buff the Gotif heals as well. It has health on the 2-4, armor on the 2-4. You can run stack health on Stamshock, I think. On Max Shock you stack magic and just go max stats and this kind of build. Well, this exact build if you just want the best in shotput. Okay, so our 18k tooltip went down to 15k and frag is down to 24k from 28k with the lightning stuff. You lose too much if you do bow. That's the only change we made here. $24k tooltip. So you don't have any damage done modifiers, that's the thing. So you get full value from the lightning stuff plus 12%. Little things matter. And now it's 28k. You see? 67k magicka, yep. And you get 2% of it back every time you use any ability. So when you streak, you also return was 1.3k magicka. So your first streak only costs 2k magicka. I can actually show it here. We lost some DDF stacks, but you see 1200 magicka still. 1340 magicka. That's with full DDF stacks. You get 455 stam back as well. So you have stam for the dodge source because of that. Previously you could never sustain this kind of build. You'd have to run like Reds, and you do the Reds should run Crafty or Rallying Cry if you want less max magicka, and you'd have less than 50k max magicka usually. Now you can sustain this. There's no problem. And you turn the max magicka into weapon spell damage with this one. So you get 38% to your weapon spell damage. You should not only have ridiculous max magicka, but also a lot of weapon spell damage thanks to that. And if you play in a group, this number skyrockets because you get major turrets, minor turrets, things like Spolder, perhaps any powerful assault, any buff set like that is gonna buff this build a lot. So you don't have a lot of weapon spell damage before the modifiers, and there's no way to get that. Is the pen like? Pen is not bad because we have 4 light on this, so it's 8k before the major beats and minor beats. So you get 20k pen. Mostly thanks to 4 light. So each light armor is 1k pen. It's kind of like a 5-piece. 8k spell damage. Yeah, that's what you get with major cards. Close to 10k. With major cards, minor cards. Powerful assault and so on. DK might be cooked in open world. You might have some trouble killing the DK still. But you won't have trouble surviving them. And they will have to play defensive against this. You have such a ridiculous amount of damage.
They haven't even done anything yet.
I see Maxog that would stream snipe you not to get ganked. I see Maxog. Dracane. Who else plays Icy? Lord Nippler. There were a few. Can run away even further. Yeah, like mobility is the most important stat in open world. Can compete with DK if you're on the same skill level, can run away as well. So you can never die to a DK. I'll take it. I'll take it. Old CP with this, when you dodge an attack, you get... yeah, that used to be a CP back in the days. People in Rift read that. The Antelope Hyden. Don't have ripost is the call in open world since you kite anyway. It is because you're gonna be blocking while you streak. You remember that you get the off the stam sustain from the class mastery, right? Like anytime you use an ability you get 450 stam back or something like that. So if you are streaking and blocking just in case, then you will get the riposte procs, and if you proc your frag you can just throw the frag at someone and one-shot them while you kite them. Keep in mind this open world we're talking about. Like that frag is gonna crit 20k plus easily. The Lone Wolf Hyden. Sepsos did that when the heavy tech mythic came out. Yeah, you can probably do more damage. Well, not probably, you can definitely do more damage than you do with the heavy tech mythic on BTS right now. Krixus Hyden. Normally has some people in Clenumbra. Oh yeah, because people spawn here. Like this for you. If you make a template, you spawn here in this location. Malcolm coming back to ESO soon. PV and is to. Oh, Grosslock likes to snap around PV and is to. Wings are the core. Wings help, but you have to keep casting them 24/7. Too much Optimus, be able to run from them in open world, and dual DK still destroys Sork. We'll see, we'll see. You have a really good combo with the dueling version of this. Let me actually show what I would do. It's 8:30, I have to call it soon. Probably actually only BTS stream today, by the looks of it. Jouka Hyden, morista. Because that's only 7 meters, right? No? I think it's any distance, right? Or am I crazy? Oh, you're right. You're right. That's weird because I've hit people who are really far away and they get the riposte still. I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining it. What do we do then? Direct damage? Oops, wrong one. This single target damage probably. Buffs the dots as well. Everything's single target. So you could do deadly aim. Could do deadly aim or buff the overload. Plus 20% on it. I feel like you probably want to buff the overload. I'm not sure if this is additive with the off balance though. You could test that. I'm not gonna build the whole DDF stacks, but I'll do a quick little test here. So the dueling version is also gonna have a lot more burn. With the mazes. Got the raid. Who are we raiding? Flowfinger? Okay, we can do that. Take a little break from PP. Looks like next patch's more cooked than it's now. Yeah, I keep saying I think people will be missing the DK meta next patch. That's all I'm gonna say. Very soon, Might be thinking, oh, maybe the decays weren't that bad. They're gonna be stuck on back bar, not being able to ever get close. Pretty much, like, they did buff the Heart of Flame. And you probably want to build max health on DK with that. So you can be really tanky on DK, but... I think if you forget your wings, if you forget to keep your heal times up, you can die on DK. I think we want this to cost Magicka still. So we should do magic damage, I suppose. Class script and the OB. So you change that. For the dueling build, you'd also probably run the defensive rune. So you have a combo. And Nunhunt gets a lot of value. And I think you do... is it sharpened? It's probably sharpened angle. Not charged. I can do the absorb stem and poison as well now. Hey Ren, how you doing? Which race will be best in slot for Warden and Sork next patch? Any sustain race necessary? On Warden, yes, you want to sustain, so Brett on Sork I would do High Elf, because you want to have some weapon spell elements as well, because you get a huge modifier for it. And you don't need to sustain next patch, so I think High Elf is very optimal. Okay, so we have the passive now, right? Weapons expert. It's 48k crits. With the off balance and weapons expert. And 20k pen. It's more like 18k damage in PvP. 17, 18, something like that. So now if we drop the... drop the weapons expert to something else there. It's an AoE, so you don't actually buff it with the single target damage. Let's see how much the damage drops here. Okay, laggy. 42k, but I think I didn't have the weapon spell mass buff earlier. That's without off balance. Okay, it's scuffed. Need to reset. I could try it without the buffs just to get a clear idea of the how the percentage modify scale. So just the OB here. Just have the OB auto. 34k. There's no sundered, nothing. One non-crit and 34k crit. So your return is from max stat overall or of the bar you cast on? It's the bar you cast on, like your stats update when you switch bars. So on the back bar you get less sustain. So try to spend as much time on the front bar as possible. Okay, see again. The 36.9k. I don't think it went up that much, but yeah, that's less than 10%. $23k non-crit, 21.2k non-crit. It's like 9% damage, right? So I don't think the weapons expert is worth it if you have off balance. Without off balance it is worth it. I can show the numbers here as well. Also I did have the buffs, right? 6.2 and I had actually more damage here. Somehow. Not sure how. To have more max magicka. I had less max magicka but more stats. I don't know. 15.2, 24.2. Like now it does make a bigger difference because we don't have off balance. I'm pretty sure. One slot, what's an open world at least? What do you slot there then? Just Ancient Grace in the back bar for sustain. Not sure if that's worth it. $30.6. And we get a crit. 25.1. Did have some sundered there, but oh, it's actually still not worth it, I think. Was this with the... No, this was with Weapons Expert. And this is without, and we do more damage. With the Overlord? What the fuck? How even? Oh no, this is with the... right. So 13k... but the max crit was... more here, right? 25k? But it's with the Sundered, I think. That's why it looks that way. 13.5 becomes 15.2, so that's closer to 20%, right? So you don't want the CP if you have off balance, if you build around it. In other words. And I think on the like ranged build you don't even... definitely don't want it. You want the single target damage. On the dueling build, maybe just the Master at Arms then. Buff all of your damage. Or you get some tankiness, Cleansing Revival or something like that. Cleansing Revival actually not worth it. If you're below 25% dead, your health, you're probably dead. At that point. Wait a second. Isn't this best in shot with the modifier? I don't know if this one gets the scale, we can test it. Yeah, tomorrow's the dev stream, I'm gonna watch it on stream, I think. Hit 13k. 14.2. How much did we lose? It's 13.5. But we didn't have the max magicka, because no DDF stacks. It's only 64k. What about the other one? Yeah, I was wondering about Wrathful. It's a bit more damage than the other one, but... let's see if it gets the scaling or not. That's what matters. I think it does, but it's still less damage than the direct damage one. But this would buff the dots as well, like burning and both that. New Azure Mail. Looking forward to the development team for review. For reporting it. Oh, nice. Hopefully they fix that. Sepsen, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Much appreciated. How are you doing today? Need to call it here, because I got my PV raid in 15 minutes. But you guys have an idea now what we're playing next patch, right? Just Max Orc. And what's best about Max Orc next patch isn't even like how much they buff everything, but the fact that you don't have subclassing anymore on any decent opponent. There's not gonna be gazillion DK streaking after you. There's not gonna be a billion fucking Nike Blades with streak, Wardens with streak. You're the only one, you and other Sorks are the only ones who can streak next patch without playing a Doxit build. Doing good, just a bit sick. Oh, I hope you get better soon. Great, you're gonna do a DSR, doing the SPS prog. Best try so far was 20 vitality. That was last time, so hopefully we can do better this time. And getting a bit close to the trifecta, but still some work to be done. Also, what I love about this is that we don't have to use Vigor. I am tired of running Vigor on every build. I don't know about you guys, but it's getting a bit stale, the Vigor every 5 seconds gameplay. I think they should introduce more playstyles where not running Vigor makes sense. Where you have like alternatives to it. Like running Aegis and spamming Hardened Ward. Clear today? I don't think so. Wait, no. Don't that in 2014 or 15. Nappe will still subclass, the passives are Doxit. Bullskankers will still sub also. I don't think you ever want to subclass. You lose too much without the class master, even on Nightblade. Just lost like free passives basically. But we'll see, And Bullskankers will still be Doxit, just like they are at the moment. Oh, oops. Clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, let's see, who do we... Flowfinger, if he's streaming. It was Guide the Raid redeemed. Thank you for doing the socials, Vakarel. Bit different stream today, just BTS chilling, but I'll try to do BGs tomorrow and maybe some dueling. Wait, is he streaming? Oh, he is. He is. Tommy Flow plays again on Bad Friends. Wait, is he one of your targets? Is that still dude? I think he's been on the stream a couple of times. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. See you all next time. It's gonna be tomorrow. We have the live stream later on. Some BDs, some dueling. 15 videos of you ganking him. No. Why you do this, Isanes? What time is live stream? I think it's around this time tomorrow. It's like around this exact time, if I'm not mistaken. It's usually around 9 PM my time, and it's almost 9 PM. Anyway, see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.